Yin Audio presents Overlord Volume 13, The Paladin of the Sacred Kingdom, Part 2. Written by Kugane Maruyama. Translated by Emily Balistreri. Illustrations by So Ben. Read by Christopher Guerrero. Chapter 4. Siege. 1. The end of winter was still far off, and the air was cold. But thanks to copious amounts of body hair, a certain creature felt none of the chill. His shiny black fur and the clothes he wore provided more than adequate protection from the elements. Even if he donned metal armor, the cold wouldn't seep through. His body trembled for a different reason. Anger. Even the word rage would not do it justice. He let out the instinctive growl of a carnivore before catching himself and clicking his tongue in shame. For a member of the Zustia race, growling was a sign that he wasn't in control of his emotions. Rather improper conduct for an adult. But that was only when he was among those of his own race. If one of his peers had heard him, the low rumble that came from between his sharp, close teeth might have made their blood run cold and paralyzed them with fear. In any case, he turned away from the human city wall he had been staring at and returned to his camp. An overwhelmingly powerful demon called Jaldabaoth held sway over the many different races that had gathered here. But his control did not stem the arguments that were constantly breaking out. The allied subhumans numbered over 100,000 strong and had been roughly split into 3 groups. 40,000 were arrayed against the Sacred Kingdom's southern army. 50,000 were defending and managing the prison camps in the seized territory of the Sacred Kingdom. The last 10,000 were performing odd jobs, such as scouting the northern lands in search of supplies. The Zustias were currently in a detachment of 40,000 that had been drawn from the prison camp group. With that many thrown together, trouble was only natural. This time, though, there was no one blocking his path. Nothing would stop or slow him down. Who would voluntarily stand in front of a rolling boulder? No one here had the mental fortitude to disturb him when he was this determined. Advancing as if strolling across an empty meadow, he soon spotted a tent up ahead that was grander than all the rest. There were subhuman soldiers at the entrance, but they weren't for the guard duty. They were simply standing by in case.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?